Hey everybody, it's Dan from the Outdoor Trade Show channel, and it's Sunday night and it's time for We Care You Matter. And tonight what I'm going to do is I am going to talk to you, all of you out there, about what I've gone through the last 30 years of not drinking. And I've been sober for 30 years, and I just wanted to share that with everybody. I wanted to talk to all of you out there about what I've gone through, what's going on, and how I got to where I'm at right here. So I guess with that, I'd like to explain to everybody is that when you grow up around alcoholics, you yourself become an alcoholic. And that's what I was. On September 22nd of 1988, I ended up in jail. And I'm sitting there and I'm looking at my life, and I realized that I was an alcoholic, that I was going to be an alcoholic, and I needed to ask myself, what are you going to do for the rest of your life? So, and another part of what I want to explain to everybody is there's four other words that are going to be a big part of tonight, which is easier said than done. Let me get some stuff here if I get a few things going on. But easier said than done is going to be kind of tonight's theme. So, I'm sitting in jail, and I decided that that's it. I'm done. I'm done with this drinking. And from there started another whole adventure. But let me bring you up to speed as to where I was and what I had going on at that time. Is I was a general superintendent for a huge construction company. We did a lot of dirt work and a lot of pipe work, and I was one of the general superintendents. We did the O'Hare expansion, we did 355. And your day revolved around disasters. So you had to decide what disaster, you had to rate your disasters, and you had to rate, things would get interesting, let's just say. And so your life revolved around one disaster after another. And when the day got done, you and the boys and everybody, you went to the bar. We all went to the bar. That was the norm. That's how it was done. So, that was the life that I knew. That was part of everything that was involved in what I was doing. Was your day was a disaster, and then from there you went to the bar. And what was I going to do to change that? So I decided I was going to quit drinking. Well, like I said, it's easier said than done. So once you quit drinking, there's another whole new set of problems that jump into the picture that you never dreamed of. And that's another one I want to share with everybody. Our life revolves around problems. It's just you got to decide how you're going to deal with them and what you're going to do with the problems that you're dealing with at the time. But you end up with another whole set of problems when you decide that you're going to quit drinking. And I'm not going to get into all of them but I want to share this with you. Sober is hard. Sober is not easy. Going to the bar, hanging out with the guys. We had one night where the old man pulled in. We're doing 355. Storm clouds are rolling in. Scrapers are wheeling in. We're stacking the scrapers up. Everybody's parking. The old man says, I'll buy everybody around across the street. That ended up a $5,000 bar bill. And we had a blast that night. Okay, so now that isn't part of your life anymore. So there's a lot that goes on. And once you decide to quit drinking, your brain is your biggest obstacle, is your brain, because your brain does weird things with you. And you're dealing with the guys, and there's a lot of issues that you're going to deal with when you finally make that decision. And the first year is the worst. And that's what I want to get to, and I want to explain to everybody is this. That first year is brutal. And if you don't have a family, and you don't have a family behind you, you're not going to make it. It's not going to happen. So I had my family, and I wanted to do this for them. So from there, then it almost comes down to one day at a time. You got to wake up in the morning, you got to look at yourself in the mirror, and you got to say, I'm going to behave today. Because you know there might be things that go on. You might have issues. There's a lot going on. But you say to yourself, I'm going to behave today. Talk to yourself. I'm going to behave. And if you get through the day, and at the end of the day, you say, I made it. Tomorrow's another day. And sometimes it's one day at a time. It takes you one day at a time. But I'm going to behave. And that's rough. But what happens is you got to figure, it takes time. But you got to figure out what works for you. And sometimes the simplest things are all it takes. Like for me, I would say to my wife, come on, let's go get something to go to a movie. And just going out to eat, or just doing something with the kids. It was like, wow, this is nice. So sometimes it's just one day at a time. Get you to the next day. Then the next day you deal with that day. But it's the simplest things. And if you don't have, see, Lisa and my kids were my safe zone. They were always my safe zone. They still are today. You know, and if you don't have a safe zone, I don't know what to tell you here. You know, I'm telling you what worked for me. So from there, you get through the one day, and, you know, you got a lot going on, and you're trying to make it. But then you figure out what you really like and what you always wanted to do. Okay, so I get my projects. Now, everybody laughs at me with my projects. My projects are my projects. They keep me out of trouble. So, I did the stick. Oh God, I've had projects, numerous. I get myself in more trouble than any of you can imagine out there with my projects. But they keep me out of trouble. And I got Lisa and the kids, and I get them involved, and I see them roll their eyes. It's actually pretty good. You know, but you got to find what you want to do, and then just do it. You don't care what people say. I don't really care. I do my thing. I got Lisa and the kids. I do my thing. That's my safe zone. And all of a sudden, that first year, you come to a point that you got these projects and you got a lot of stuff going on, and you don't have time to stop with the guys. You don't have time to go to the bar. You got all these things going on, and now you've got so much going on, you don't have time to stop at the bar. And you don't have, you get your life, you get so much going on in your life with your family, you don't have time for all that stuff, because it's like, at the end of the day, you're wore out. You go to bed and say, wow, I had a great day today. And all of a sudden, that 1 year turns into today, 30 years. So that's a little of my history. What I wanted to say is that this Outdoor Trade Show channel, and is out of all my projects and all the things that I've been involved in and done, this is my favorite project. So I've finally gotten to this point that I enjoy the Outdoor Trade Show channel. I enjoy everything that we're doing. I enjoy the people that I'm doing it with. And it comes down to, with the Outdoor Trade Show channel, what I didn't realize when I started it, it's the relationships and the challenges are amazing. And the friends that I've gotten, Carlos, Mike, Justin, talk to Justin almost every morning. Oh, you wouldn't believe the stuff that we got going on. And Carlos, the stuff that he's got going on. And Mike and everybody. I want to share this with everybody. It's a blast. And with everybody else that's involved with what we're doing with this Outdoor Trade Show channel. It's I'm having a blast with this, and I'm meeting a lot of great people. And where we're going with this is going to be amazing because I know what's coming, and you know, it's really good. It's the website, Carlos, what he's got going on, Mike, Justin, everybody else I met. I'm loving all this stuff. What do we got going on? Okay. Thanks, Sonny. Now that's my friend Sonny Crudup there. And that's another relationship that I acquired being sober, was Ubiquity Records Crudup, which is my dear friend Sonny Crudup. And if I was drunk and sitting in the bar, Sonny, you and I never would have became friends, okay? And it's relationships like that that are so important to me and in my journey of 30 years of being sober. So, and another one I wanted to share is one of the huge benefits of not drinking and being sober is you become dependable. Now, my kids can call anytime. They get sober dad, not drug dad. So, well, you know, you have a clear head and you got a peace of mind. I was hoping I'd get through this. But I got Sonny, I got my family. Sonny, yeah, we'll see you next week. We're going to do Smell Good. And I just want to share, the 30 years have been great. I enjoy everybody that's out there. I enjoy what I got going on. I enjoy my life, and I want to share that. Being sober, I enjoy my life. And I enjoy all this other crazy stuff I got going on. Let's see. You know, you gotta get, I don't know. I enjoy my family. I enjoy my friends. I enjoy what's going on with this Trade Show channel. I want all of you to be part of our journey here. And if you got anything, if you got products, services, you get things, here. So I went to breakfast this morning with my friend Greg. And we got to talking about the channel. And that was another one. Little things like this morning. I went to breakfast with some friends of mine. We just went, we had a nice breakfast and we talked. And things like that are so important that it makes you realize, like I said, you got a clear head, you got a peace of mind. You live a nice life. Being sober is a nice life. You know, so we got to talking, and Greg's son does whitewater rafting, and he's going to put an article together to submit to us for the Outdoor Trade Show channel for when the website gets coming. And that's why we're doing this, because I want everybody involved. If you have a product that has to do with the outdoors, you have a service that has to do with the outdoors, we want you part of the Outdoor Trade Show channel. And that's what we're going to do. And another thing that I wanted, I guess, to share with everybody tonight is, if you want to talk to somebody and you want to quit drinking, and it's hard, it's rough, I'm telling you. You want to call somebody, my number, go to the Outdoor Trade Show channel, you got a number there, answer my phone, call me. I'll talk to you. I'll explain to you what I know. Can't tell you what I don't, what I don't know. But I'm also going to tell you this, put your big boy pants on, okay? Comes down to that sometimes. Grow up, put your big boy pants on, and get through the day. Tomorrow's another day. Sometimes, like I said, you got to talk to yourself. You got to say, hey man, I got to behave. I'm going to behave today. Sometimes it's what it takes, is just that day. Get through that day. Tomorrow's another day. You might have to talk to yourself again. At the end of the day, say, hey, I made it. But call. We'll help you. Another one I wanted to explain is this, is that Carlos is going to do a lot with the veteran community and have a lot with helping in the veteran community and everything that's there. And I know for a fact, if you get a hold of us at the Outdoor Trade Show channel and you're in trouble, we'll help you. we'll try. We'll do the best we can. We'll try. We'll help you. If you're a veteran and you're having some problems and I don't know, I know Carlos long enough to know he's going to tell you the same thing. Put your big boy pants on, okay? Okay? Put them on. Grow up. You know, get through the day. But we'll help you. You know, sometimes that's all it takes is talk to somebody. You know, just somebody to talk to. And not your family. We're not going to judge you. We're not going to anything. I'm just going to tell you, get through the day. Okay? Get through it. And I'm pretty sure Carlos will the same thing. Greg explained to me, now Greg's done 22 years in the Marine Corps, that one of his friends committed suicide here. And then this week, I talked to a gentleman, Scott Marrier, that owns Lake Lounger pontoon boats. We're going to do a lot of stuff with them. And he was explaining that the other night, him and I had a nice long talk, and we had talked earlier. He wanted to know about when the website was going to get coming, that he has a project that's everythirdsaturday.com. They help veterans out, homeless veterans in Minneapolis. So I would like to do a lot more and help. It's to help Scott out, just for the fact that, you know what, to help. You know, I feel blessed that I'm able to do that. Plus, it's nice to help people and to be able to do some nice things. So, you know, that's what we're here for. That's what this is all about. This Outdoor Trade Show channel, this whole community is I help you, you help me, we help each other. Then we lay our head down on a pillow at the end of the day, and you feel better. You know, you did something nice, you tried. You know, there's a lot that goes on. But we want you part of what we're doing here at the Outdoor Trade Show channel. Now, another one is I started an eBay store this week because I got stuff I make that I can't figure out how to sell anything. But with that, I wanted to share that with everybody. I've been sober for 30 years. It's been a journey. It's been interesting. But I wouldn't change anything. And I'm glad I'm not a drunk. So, you know, you can call me a lot of things. You can't call me a drunk. And I guess with that, I can't think of much else. I would like you involved with the Outdoor Trade Show channel. I want you part of what we're doing. Next week, I'm going to be with Sonny. Now, Sonny's a dear friend. Sonny has Sonny Smell Good, or Sonny's, we're going to call it, go to on Facebook here. It's Sonny's Original Pimp Oil. Sonny and I are going to sit down. We're going to talk. We're going to work some things out. We're going to show you what Sonny has in his products. We're going to get them on the eBay store because I can't figure this stuff out. And trying to work it all out. And I guess with that, I'm going to call it a night, everybody. I want to say thank you. And please be part of what we're doing here. Carlos is going to start doing some stuff. And I know you guys are going to like that. He's in Southern California. He's going to be doing, he's crazy on the off-road thing right now. So he's got a lot of that going on. And with that, I guess next week you'll meet Sonny Crudup. And I think I'm going to call it a night and say thank you to everybody. And please, we would like you part of our family here at the Outdoor Trade Show channel. So with that, I'm going to say good night, everybody.